What if the voice inside your head isn't yours? What if the nightmares you see are actually real and slowly pushing you to do something unforgivable?
Take my hands, it might help.
Don't you dare touch me, you bitch.
Tara?
I killed you once, I'll kill you again.
This isn't just a story about a haunted girl. It's a terrifying battle between curse, madness, and something far more evil. Tonight's movie will make you question one thing. Is the real monster a ghost or your own mind? Watch till the end, because this story doesn't just scare you. It shocks you with the truth. And trust me, the final twist? You won't see it coming. The beginning of the movie, we see a woman dressed in a white gown, quietly sharpening her axe on an empty street. In the stillness of the night, the only sound we hear is the scraping of the blade against the stone. After finishing, the woman walks away. The scene then shifts to another woman named Gina, who is stepping out of her house for a walk at 5 a.m. Before leaving, she angrily glances at her husband, picks up the flowers lying on the table, and throws them away. This clearly shows that her husband had done something wrong, and he was trying to make up for it with those flowers. But Gina is not ready to forgive him, so she heads out for a walk along a forest path. Suddenly, the same woman in the white gown from the opening scene blocks her way. With a single swing of her axe, she decapitates Gina instantly. The scene ends there, and the main story begins. We are introduced to Tara, a teenage girl playing field hockey. Another girl hits her with a stick, but Tara stays silent and doesn't even mention it to her friend. When Tara returns home from college, we find out that her house is located far away. She has 2 younger brothers, Jack and a 7-year-old named Caleb. Even though Tara deeply loves her youngest brother, we suddenly see her about to kill him. Just before anything happens, Tara wakes up. Yes, it was only a dream, but it felt extremely real. In panic, she rushes to check on her brother and promises herself that she will always protect him. The scene then cuts to Gina's house, where the police are investigating her murder. They suspect Gina's husband because they know she was upset with him. The husband tells the police, "Yes, Gina was angry with me, but I didn't kill her. She was upset because I sent inappropriate texts to our babysitter, Tara." But Tara never replied, and after Gina found out, I stopped. After hearing this, the police decide to question Tara. Just as Tara is about to leave with her friend to babysit, her mother stops her. Tara explains that she had already quit her job at Gina's house. Gina was a wealthy woman in their area who loved to show off, and she paid very well for babysitting. While her mother is talking about this at the table, her father jokes, "Look, we didn't even need a babysitter for Tara. We kept her locked up for 6 years." Although he is joking, it reminds Tara of something serious. She replies, "Yes, Dad, just like you locked up Aunt Diane." Hearing this, her father gets angry. From their expressions and conversation, we understand that Aunt Diane is part of the family, but no one likes to talk about her. When Tara suggests visiting her, both her father and her brother Caleb immediately refuse. Here, we also learn something else about Tara. She dreams of becoming a fashion designer. She only works as a babysitter to earn money. While she is busy designing clothes, she is on a video call. When her friend arrives, she ends the call and goes downstairs. While talking with her friend, Tara suddenly notices someone inside her room. Frightened, she rushes upstairs but finds no one there. She assumes her parents must have gone in. So, she goes to the living room and angrily says, "Please, don't go into my room." But her mother replies, "No one went into your room." Tara doesn't believe her and insists that many things have been moved around in her room. She knows she isn't imagining it. Hearing this, her mother starts to worry. That night, after everyone falls asleep, her mom comes to her and says, "Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you, and please don't get upset. We've hidden something from you, and that is, our family carries a curse. Because of this curse, Aunt Diane is in a mental hospital." Tara asks, "What curse? And what happened to Aunt Diane?" Her mother admits she doesn't fully know. She explains that Diane suffered from disturbing visions and nightmares, which started when she was very young. Her mother explains that Diane had a mental condition that wasn't treated in time, which eventually led to her being institutionalized. She wants Tara to take medication because she believes Tara might also be experiencing strange things. This deeply worries her, but Tara gets angry and shouts, "I am not crazy," and tells her mother to leave the room. After her mother leaves, those words keep echoing in Tara's mind. She searches online about her family's curse. She discovers that the internet has articles discussing it. Some claim Diane had bipolar disorder, while others call it a curse. While searching, she suddenly sees her eyes turn completely black on her laptop screen. Terrified, she immediately shuts it. After this, Tara falls asleep. In the middle of the night, she wakes up and sees a terrifying demon in her room. The demon has long hair, completely black eyes, and is wearing a white gown while holding an axe. She looks exactly like the woman we saw at the beginning. She introduces herself as Liz and tells Tara, "If you don't believe me, take my axe and kill your brother." Tara is horrified, but she wants to confirm whether this is real. So she takes the axe and cuts her own leg. She then leaves the room, only to hear her parents arguing. They are discussing Tara. Her father believes she should be sent to a mental hospital, while while her mother believes therapy will help her. But her father insists Diane never improved with therapy. Her mother angrily responds, "Don't compare her to Diane. She will get better with therapy." Hearing this, Tara becomes upset and runs to the bathroom, where she eventually falls asleep. When she wakes up in the morning, she sees an actual cut on her leg. She is shocked to realize that what she experienced was real, not just a dream. Because of this, Tara decides to visit a therapist. However, she cannot bring herself to admit that she is having mental issues. Instead, she talks about Aunt Diane, revealing that Diane killed her own child at the age of 16. The therapist suggests that Diane may have had schizophrenia, a condition that can cause intense anger, split personalities, and disturbing visions. But the therapist also explains that schizophrenia can be managed and treated with medication and therapy. Tara leaves after hearing this, determined never to harm her family like Diane did. As she walks out, she hears Liz's voice again. Liz tells her that everything she knows about Diane is false. While she is thinking about this, the police officers investigating Gina's murder approach her. They ask her where she was on the day of the murder. Tara answers their questions and explains why she quit working for Gina. Gina's husband had bought her clothes and asked her to model for him, offering her money. When Tara agreed, he began behaving inappropriately. When Gina found out, Tara quit the job. The next day, one of Tara's friends is walking home through the woods when she suddenly hears strange noises. At first, she sees nothing, but then a woman in a white gown appears holding an axe. The girl is terrified. She trips and falls, and the woman cuts off her fingers with the axe before killing her. In the next scene, Tara is at home with her friend Susan. Seeing Tara stressed, Susan asks if she's okay. Tara replies, "No, I can't control my thoughts. I feel like I want to kill my family." Susan brushes it off, saying, "Don't worry, every teenager feels crazy sometimes." But Tara insists this is different. "I feel like I might actually kill myself." Hearing this, Susan becomes serious. She advises Tara not to tell anyone about these thoughts. However, Tara's mother, Emily, is secretly listening through the baby monitor and becomes extremely worried. The next morning, they are supposed to visit Aunt Diane, but Tara's youngest brother develops a high fever. Emily tells Tara to go with Susan instead, because Diane is expecting them, and if they don't go, she will be upset. So, Tara takes Susan to visit Aunt Diane at the hospital. Aunt Diane's expression changes completely when she sees Tara. She looks deeply disturbed. She tells Tara, "You look different today. I see something I've never seen before." She says the darkness on Tara's face is the same look she once had. She asks, "Have you met Liz?" Tara is confused. Diane explains, "Our family is cursed. The women in our family encounter Liz at a certain age." She adds, "I met Liz too. Even your mother Emily has seen her." Diane says Liz manipulates their minds to make them commit terrible acts. She continues, "Right now, your thoughts must be dark and disturbing. That's why you look like this." Tara replies, "I'm not a killer like you." Diane responds, "I wasn't like this either. I didn't realize when that evil took control of me. It forced me to kill my own child." Until now, Tara believed Diane had suffocated her baby. But Diane reveals, "I killed him with an axe given to me by Liz, and I had no control. When I regained consciousness, the terrible act was already done. Liz did everything." Diane adds, "Tara, the same evil is inside you now. You have dark thoughts, and soon Liz will take full control. This curse runs in our blood." Hearing this, Tara becomes furious. She shouts at Diane, "You will rot in hell." This enrages Diane so much that she begins screaming uncontrollably. A nurse rushes in to restrain her, while Tara runs out in fear. Susan sees her trembling and asks what happened. Tara tells her everything. Back at home, Tara asks her mother, "Why did you lie to me about Diane suffocating her child? She told me she killed him with an axe." Her mother avoids answering. Tara keeps pressing her with questions. She says, "Diane told me she saw Liz too." Her mother denies it, saying, "I told Diane that back then so she wouldn't feel alone or insane." Emily explains, "You want to know the truth about that day? I'll tell you. Diane used to drink heavily and would pass out almost every day. It became so normal that we stopped paying attention. One day, she passed out again. When I entered her room, she was holding an axe. She was unconscious, but there was blood everywhere and her child's head had been severed." While they are still talking, someone knocks on the door and they realize the father has come home. Emily tells Tara to keep everything a secret from him. Later, Tara searches online for Liz. She learns that Liz was a witch involved in dark rituals and that her old house has now been turned into a museum. Tara decides to go there and tells Susan about her plan. Susan refuses to go, thinking it's too dangerous. Annoyed, Tara hangs up the call. Tara and her friend Carl arrive at Liz's museum house. They plan to stay overnight, and she books Liz's old room. The guide informs them that a seance will be held at 8 p.m. A seance is a ritual where people try to summon and communicate with spirits. While exploring the museum, Tara hears Liz's voice again. She enters a room and sees that Liz designed dresses similar to hers. As she looks at them, Tara begins experiencing visions. Meanwhile, we see the wealthy man who had harassed Tara. He is wearing Tara's designs and dancing when suddenly there's a knock at his door. Liz appears and kills him with a single strike to the neck. Back at the museum, Tara joins the seance with the woman who runs the place. They are trying to summon a different spirit, but Tara starts hearing Liz's voice and she becomes possessed. As Liz takes control of Tara's mind, she looks at the woman running the museum and imagines her as her evil stepmother, so she grabs an axe to kill her. Suddenly, Tara sees the spirit of Liz's real mother. Just before she can attack the woman, Tara's mind is flooded with intense visions and she faints under the pressure. When Carl finds her unconscious, house, he picks her up and takes her back home. The next day, Susan comes to Tara's house and asks Emily, "Where are Tara's new clothes? I need to pack them." Emily tells her they are in the basement. When Susan goes down to get them, she notices fresh blood on a large trunk. She is terrified. Before she can escape, someone suddenly attacks her. A figure swings an axe, kills Susan, and locks her body inside the trunk. On her way back home, Tara calls Susan multiple times, but Susan is not answering. When Tara reaches home and calls again, she hears Susan's phone ringing from the basement. Confused, she calls out for her mother, but no one responds. Panicking, she starts searching for her baby brother, Jack. He isn't in his crib and she can't find him anywhere. Finally, her brother Caleb calls out from the attic. He says he took the baby there to hide because he saw a terrifying figure inside the house. When Tara asks about Susan, Caleb tells her that she is dead inside the trunk downstairs. Tara hands Caleb her phone, tells him to call 911, and goes to look for their mother. Caleb calls his father and explains everything. His father immediately calls the police and rushes home. Tara and Carl begin searching for Emily, carrying a stick for protection. Suddenly, a woman swings an axe from behind a wall, strikes Carl, and runs away. Tara quickly ties a belt around Carl's wound to stop the bleeding and goes after the attacker. While searching through the house, Tara finds another dead body. It is Aunt Diane, and standing right beside her, she sees her mother, dressed in a white gown, the exact same gown the demon Liz wore. Emily is completely out of control. She tells Tara, "I took medicine for years, but I couldn't hide my madness forever." As she swings the axe toward Tara, Tara steps back, slips, and falls. Tara desperately tries to remind her mother of who she really is, begging her to remember that she is not Liz. She is Emily, the mother of Tara, Jack, and Caleb. For a brief moment, Emily comes back to her senses and breaks down, crying over what she has done. Tara feels relieved that her mother has returned, but within seconds, the evil takes over again. Emily says, "I don't need anyone's help." She pushes Tara and continues, "I will kill you, but first I'll kill Jack and Caleb, because the baby never stops crying." Then she reveals a horrifying truth. "You know, Aunt Diane didn't kill her son. I killed him, and I placed the axe in her hand. That's why she still has no memory of it. Today, I will kill all of you too." She continues, "I killed Diane's baby because the father was your dad. He was cheating on me with her. And you know, Diane's father also cheated on her mother, which is why I killed him as well. Now you're getting too close to your dad, so I will kill you too." In that moment, Tara finally realizes that Liz was never real. It was all a delusion. Her mother had severe schizophrenia. She was mentally unstable and unable to distinguish right from wrong. After understanding everything, Tara drops her weapon and tells her mother, "All right, then kill me." Hearing this, Emily feels a sudden wave of guilt and her eyes darken again. Her illness makes her imagine Liz taking control once more. Just before she can strike Tara with the axe, a gunshot echoes and Emily collapses. The police had arrived just in time and saw Emily attempting to kill Tara, so they were forced to shoot her. After this, both Carl and Emily, who are seriously injured, are taken to the hospital. Tara remains safe with her father. Emily survives, but she is confined in a severely unstable condition. As time passes, Tara promises her father that she will attend therapy and take medication so she doesn't become like her mother. She also says she will take full responsibility to protect and care for her younger brothers. Later, they all visit Susan's grave and place flowers there. It seems like everything is finally at peace. But one day, Tara notices someone sitting in the back seat of Caleb's car. It is the evil spirit, Liz, now speaking to Caleb. This reveals that the curse does not only affect the girls, but the boys as well. What will happen next? The story ends on this chilling cliffhanger. So in the end, was Liz ever real? Or was she just a dark illusion created by a broken mind? And if everything was just madness, then how do you explain what Tara saw at the very end? This story leaves us with one chilling question. Can you ever escape something that lives inside you or your blood? If you enjoyed this explanation and want more mind-blowing horror stories like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next nightmare. Because here, every story has a secret, and every ending hides something even darker.